Hey there folks, and welcome back for another shaving soap spotlight. And today we're going to use Lemon Melon. This is from The Shaving Shop, which is Peter Charkalis' shop, and this is made by Kay Shave Works, I believe. I wouldn't have said that, but I saw it I think on their Facebook page. So Kay Shave Works, Lemon Melon, and of course this comes from The Shaving Shop, or Shaving Shop Online, I think is the URL for that. It's Peter Charkalis' shop that he recently opened up, and the scent on this is fantastic. If you want a bright, spring, summer scent, this is wonderful. And of course I'll use it year round because I'm inappropriate that way. I tend to like bright scents, and this is wonderful. This is at least a 9 to my nose on the scent strength scale, maybe a 10. I mean, you don't have to do much work to pick it up. And for the brush, we're going to use the Tiki Bar Soaps. This is her new brush with Plisson knot, and we'll see how that goes today. And we'll get loading here. Oh, this stuff smells nice. If you like lemon and watermelon, boy, it's a beautiful combination, I think. So I'm really looking forward to this. Also, I'm going to be using a new razor today, which I'll show you in a minute. They used to be called Juris, but now I guess Plisson have taken them over. So this one is actually a Plisson razor, but it used to be Juris. So maybe they bought them out. I'm not sure what transpired there. You don't see a lot of them, and I think it's because they're expensive. But this one wasn't expensive, relatively speaking, because it was way cheaper than you normally, well, it's way cheaper than retail, I should say, because I bought it on a BST for a really great price. So that is a look at the razor, and it is absolutely beautiful. That handle, I don't know if you can see the detail in it, but it's a beauty. The head on this is similar to a fat tip, although I don't think it's exact. It's got a good bit of exposure there on the blade as well, so we'll see how it goes. And you've got a good load with this soap, so let's wet the face and get going. All right, so let's start lathering here, and oh yeah. This brush feels nice. It's very densely packed. Now there were a few sort of stray hairs in it where they packed the knot that I had to pluck out, but man, the knot feels really nice. Handle feels nice too. It's got some weight to it, but it's not too heavy. I once had a Plisson brush that was absolutely beautiful, but I think the handle was nickel or something, some kind of metal. It was just too heavy and unbalanced. Oh, this is nice lathering soap here. Yeah. There is no lathering issues with this soap. Oh, and it smells great. The big winner for me, this soap, I can tell you. Before I even put razor to the face, if it's based on, I've only used Kay Shave Works one time previously, although I have another one to get to. But I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. I had a really good shave with it in the first round, and I don't think we're going to have any different experience, or have a different experience during this shave. So let's see how it goes here with our Juris Plisson. Oh, okay. Well, I got to tell you, I expected this razor to be a little more, wow, nice residual slickness there. For a new soap maker, I got to tell you, the Kay Shave Works exceeds my expectations. And I think I was telling the Inspector Furnicola a couple of weeks ago, the first time I tried it. Usually with a new soap maker, my expectations aren't super high because they're just learning. But this one is fairly polished for a new soap maker. Very nice. What I was going to say about the razor is, due to the exposure, I expected it to be more aggressive than it is. It just feels nice and smooth so far. So that I really like. Very nice. Very, very pleased with the way it feels. And the soap is working magnificently. No problems at all. And again, wonderful. Wonderful residual slickness there. So I say good for Pete and Kay Shave Works on this combination. All right, let's rinse the face and we'll be back for pass 2. And one of the things that I explain from time to time is when I say rinse the face, I'm just looking to get the debris off or any loose whiskers. I don't do a really complete rinse of every little bit of lather. I'm just looking to get most of it off. Brush feels great, guys. I don't know if she still has these for sale, so if you like the handle design, the knot is excellent. You might want to check it out. This comes from Tiki Bar Soaps, sort of a tiki totem handle, which is cool. It's unique, and I like it. So Amanda, I would say, very nice job on this brush. I like it. Keep her. And everybody always asks, why do you have so many Plasson type knots? It's because it's just the knot that I really like. Just really enjoy it. Don't really have to work too hard to get a lather. It's very soft on the face, and these densely packed brushes like this perform very, very well. Very nice. No problems whatsoever, guys, with the soap or the razor. So all I can say is I'm happy with it. I believe the soap sold out last night at the shaving shop, but I'm not 100% sure. Or I was reading where people were saying that. Very nice. Excuse me, I had to run some water there so I could rinse my razor. All right. Yeah, this feels good. So this is going to be definitely a winning combination for me. The brush, the razor, and I know the aftershave is going to be good. And I'll reveal that in the post. All right. Very nice. Second pass left me wanting for nothing. We'll move along to pass 3. I would just chalk this up to shave up to being just one of those that you just flat enjoy. Just everything working exactly as it should, even though it's new gear. And sometimes new gear, there's a sort of an adjustment period, but none with this. Everything just sort of hitting the spot. And most enjoyable. Very nice. No problems at all lathering the soap. Very easy lathering soap. All right, let's go for our final pass here. And this has been a good one, I'll tell you. Very pleased. So I would say great job to everyone involved. Peter Charkalis and the K-Shave Works people, Amanda from Tiki, all good people as far as I know. And I have a little stamp now that I'm putting on my thumbnails and photos. It's a AOI stamp, which means Artisan of Integrity, and by that I mean, to the best of my knowledge, they are on the level, good folk, and that's important to me because I do realize that some people will check things out based on what I say. I want to make sure I'm not leading you down a dishonest path. And I would never do that deliberately. But sometimes you just don't know. So if you see that stamp, you know that to the best of my knowledge, they're good folks. That doesn't mean perfect, because people make mistakes, and I do believe strongly in forgiveness. But of course, with forgiveness, you can only go so far. So everybody has their own limits with that. That's okay. I'm pretty forgiving, but All right. That said, shave was magnificent. Let me rinse the face. Let's come back and do the post. Stay tuned for that. All right. Let's give you a good look here at the lather from this brush. Again, this is the Tiki. I can't remember what it's called, but you'll find it at Tiki if she still has some. It's pretty awesome. I like it. So great job, Amanda. And here is a look at the lather, which is really slick, good cushion and glide there. I would say it's more slick than it has cushion, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. But all around, I think this is a very, very good soap. At least it worked very well for me. Let me rinse my hands and we'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to use the Thayer's Witch Hazel today on cam because I've sort of been cutting that part out just to save a little time on the video, but I've received a number of questions where people were wondering if I still use it, and the answer to that is absolutely yes, every single time. I don't miss Thayer's in any of my shades because it just really, I think, helps with the post, makes the face feel great, and it just works wonders for me. And of course, it's magic because it's made by witches. All right, let's move on to the aftershave, which is a gem of an aftershave in my opinion. Don Marco by RazoRock, and I believe he said this was discontinued. That's a sad thing if it is, because I love Don Marco. I think it's a wonderful scent. There's really nothing that I've experienced like it in terms of the scent, and this is very good stuff. Oh, it smells great. It smells like, I think, dreamsicle has been the way it has been described, and boy, it is, I think, fantastic. It's one of my favorite aftershaves. Okay, so let's do a quick summary. The Joris Plasan, or Plasan Joris, or just Plasan, whatever, this worked great, and it was not as aggressive as I expected it to be. However, it was efficient, so it didn't feel rough whatsoever, but it did a great job. The shaving shop online, Lemon Melon, or Lemon Melon, I don't know how you say that. Very, very pleased with this. This was very good stuff. If you like bright scents, big thumbs up on that. Of course, the Tiki Totem Brush was excellent. I love it. It's a keeper for me. And finally, RazoRock, Don Marco. Great stuff. I hope someday it makes a return. And even though most of my bowl is full, I'll buy it again because I don't want to be without it. So, Joe, consider that if you would. All right, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. And I want to remind you, keep them up, keep them open, and follow the money.